and every 10 minutes a little gnome will pop up and say giveaway time, and we start another giveaway. So we do the giveaway every 10 minutes, and if you're on Whatnot, all you have to do is click a little button and you're in the giveaway. We gave away something like 12 last night. What's up, Whatnot? Howdy, everybody's popping in here. I'm back here. I'm getting things set up, getting camera set up. They'll hang out and say hey to each other. And I'm going to get a giveaway going right away. We're going to start with the giveaway, all right? I was on YouTube, but moved here. Awesome. Oh, Rhonda. Michelle, who else? BSWA. See who's popping in here. Got to get mine set up. What's up, Candy? All right, all of you on YouTube and Facebook, getting ready to go live on Whatnot. So I'm not going to see the comments over here. I'm going to be paying attention on Whatnot, but let me go ahead and drop a link in here. If y'all come join us, if you've never been on Whatnot before, if you click that link, you come on over here, you get a $15 credit to shop. And like I said, I put a set of my adapters in my shop for $15. You can pick up a set. All you have to do is pay for taxes and shipping, which is about $5, I think. And hey, what's up, Cat Claws? And you don't have to use it in my shop. That's $15 for you to just spend. You can spend it in any shop on Whatnot. All right, I got to get Whatnot. Let's see. And how's everyone on TikTok doing? So you guys, if you've never been on Whatnot, you're going to get to see a little behind the scenes. Let me pop you this way a little bit. It's pretty cool. It's like live eBay. It's like TikTok shopping. So I think, except TikTok, they just put up a price and you just buy it for that. And they have a lot of affiliate links. Here on Whatnot, people bid for it. So we're going to start, we're going to put stuff together. We're going to start stuff at $1 or $2, a big box with a bunch of adapters, nutrients, hydrogen, seeds, and everything. We're going to start bidding at $5. So pretty cool. I love Whatnot. All right, who's coming in here? David May, how you doing? Nick, Jay, and I said, hey, Rhonda, I think I got your orders off today. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get the giveaway started for the seeds. And over here on Whatnot, even if you bought adapters and you're all set up in that, if you just come and sit in the show, you might win some seeds and you'll have more seeds to grow. All right, this is the first giveaway, guys. Ready? Yep, it's live. So little link right there. And everybody from YouTube and Facebook, if you don't know what's going on, you just click over to Whatnot and we're having a giveaway. All they have to do is just click a little button. So once you're following me over there, every 10 minutes, a little gnome is going to pop up. And then all you have to do is just click the little button and you're in the giveaway. And we've got, this is what we're going to be giving away tonight. I just got a pack of seeds. Got to show everybody. That's 8. I think I've got 8 of them in there. And these are just pre-portioned to fit like this size container right here. We're going to talk about all this. So if y'all confused about microgreens, we're going to do a little education first before we get into selling anything. But we've got little microgreens here. We're going to show you how you can take them, put them into bigger containers. You're going to see this on here. So you not only grow microgreens, which you can eat, is very healthy for you, right? But you can always grow them out to bigger plants too. So every 10 minutes, we're going to be giving this away. Y'all go ahead. If you're on Whatnot, you guys on Whatnot, go ahead and get in the givey. And I think, let me make sure I've got everybody set up. They're so easy and yummy. Awesome, Danielle. Yeah, so all you people who have bought stuff and you started growing them, let people know. Agreed. Bell simplicity. Thank you. Let's see if I got a little magnifier. There we go. A little bigger. All right, I'm going to get a video going here. Turn the air off. I got some boxes going. All right, guys, 3 minutes in the giveaway. How do you guys and gals eat them? So all of you have done this and you're growing some. Let Rhonda know how you eat them. Lots of these you can just put on salads, sandwiches. You can make spring rolls, burritos, just about anything. Chefs just take any kind of plate and use it as garnish. But I want you guys to grow more, because we can talk about like the nutrient density and stuff, and you have a lot of microgreen growers out there. You've got a lot, like in a store, you go in and you just buy a little clamshell. You know, they make all these claims about how healthy they are, but most of those claims are based off 100 grams, which is like almost all of this. And what you do is you go in there, you buy a little tiny bit and you sprinkle it on. It's not really helping all that much. So I like y'all to grow like a lot of microgreens. So once you get in the habit of doing it like this, if it's not easy, you're not going to grow a lot of them, right? If it's like difficult, you're just going to grow a couple to say, okay, that was it. That was fun, and quit. So I want you guys to learn how to grow them really easy. And that's why I've got these adapters. So it's basically set it and forget it. You can see the difference right here. These just sprouted. I'll bring it in for a close-up in a minute. And those are a couple weeks old. And I just leave it in there and just fill this up once in a while. All right, got a giveaway going. I'm going to get the video going up here, and you guys are going to see peas. So what you're going to see first off is peas. I'm going to show you this, and then we'll get going on the other stuff. This is very easy. You don't even need my adapters for this. I've actually got some of these trays, and we're going to put that inside of some of the boxes tonight. And all you do is take peas, soak them overnight, dump them in that tray, rinse them 2 or 3 times a day for the first couple of days. And then, let me move this out of the way so y'all see that, right? They're going to sprout some roots. And this is what I do. I just cover mine with foil. I lost the lids. If you have the plastic lid that came with it, you can use that. But the first couple of days, you want to keep it covered. There'll be a little moisture. I don't know if you can see the moisture on there, right? So it keeps a little bit of moisture in there so they don't dry out. And in that time, the roots start going down and the shoots, the stems start coming up. At that point, you don't want to mess around with them. Like if you're going over and wash them really hard, get water on there, they'll get all turned around. The roots will be pointing up. You're going to lose a lot of them. Right now, you just kind of want to leave it. See the roots, whatnot. All right, we're selecting a winner. Who do we got? Winner number 1, KH. Congratulations, you're winner number 1. All right, I'm going to get the video going over there so that we can get, every 10 minutes, we'll get someone else. Get a little close up here, TikTok. See the little green stems just starting to grow? And see the roots, right? At that point, you don't want to mess them up. You want the roots to keep going down. Right there, whatnot. And I just have this up off the bottom with a couple of these net cups. It's just because I have a lot of them. You can use anything to get it up off the bottom. Now, tomorrow, what I'm going to do is fill water up until it touches the bottom of these roots. And then I'm not going to get the top wet anymore. That's a secret. Growing microgreens, you get a lot of issues with mold and mildew. And it's because everything stays kind of damp and you keep watering it. Now we don't water that anymore. The plant is going to get its energy from the seed. The roots are going to go down to the water where it's wet. And the top here is going to stay dry. Once that happens, uncover it and have it under some lights by a bright window or outside. I have a little shade house outside. And just set it up and just let it go. And all you have to do is make sure that the water, you always have some water down there. Now, if the water starts to get a little funky, if you decide to keep these growing, you can see a little video. I'm going to have it playing back here. If you want to grow them out like this, so you're going to let it go a couple weeks to get it like that big, you're going to want to change out that water once in a while. But there you go. I'm just going to hold it back here so I don't get water all over the adapters up there. But that's really easy. Now, these are what the chefs do. They like to take these and they just pick off the little shoot like that. And they charge you like $10 extra. Set that to the side. Here you go, I'll show you. You see me putting it together right there. Now this, you'll see me cutting off the top part. That's the tender part. That's what you want to eat. Down here it starts to get real chewy, especially if you stir fry it. It gets real chewy and woody. So I cut off the top. You'll see right here. And then all of this is organic matter. That's free organic matter you can put in your compost. So you don't have to grow it out that far. But if you're not using nutrients and you're not using anything, it's just free organic matter that you're getting. And this is what chefs like. See that? TikTok, the little tendrils. They put that on your plate. They can charge you like an extra 10, 20 bucks because it looks fancy. Here you go, whatnot, right? So that's why they like peas. It's just got that. It actually tastes like peas, but you actually have just that. Those little tendrils on there. Looks kind of cool. So chefs, they love this. They charge a lot for it. People that grow it, the growers charge a lot for it. And you can just grow like oodles of it like easy, right? Would daily changing of the water, misses, be too much? Use distilled or tap. I just use tap water. If you want to use distilled, you can. We have distilled water too. And changing the water, I don't find it will, make that much of a difference. You just don't want a bunch of you don't want your water to get real nasty in the bottom. So if you want to do it daily, you can. But like this one, I have about 2 gallons of water in there. So, I waste 2 gallons of water every time I do that. All right. So we're going to get started. We're going to put one box together. And then we're going to start the bidding at $5. Let's see if I put everything in the shop. And we're going to put everything you need in there. Right here, you can see this is where we took some of the plants and we put them into bigger containers. I made a bunch of downspouts. It's pak choi. That's this right up here. These are just milk jugs. And we actually grew them out to full heads. Microgreen seeds are just regular seeds. You're just buying them in bulk. And here's the pea containers. So we've got some of these. We can either do some boxes where we have the tray, just like you saw when we had the peas like that. And I've also got a couple of these that we'll put that in. So let's see if we want like the medium or the large, and we'll get those set up. Where's the best place to purchase in bulk? What are you wanting to purchase? If it's seeds, I would go to True Leaf Market. They have a wide variety of things. Excellent germination rate. That's actually where these are. 95% of these. A couple came from Buy Bulk Seeds. Josh Shaver, he's a microgreen grower, but he's stopping for a little while. So he's just getting rid of his inventory. He won't be available for a couple of months. So basically True Leaf Market. There's a couple places you can get Sprout House and Johnny Seeds that I've had good luck with, but True Leaf Market is like my go-to. So you guys kind of watch this. There's some videos up there showing you it. And anybody that buys something, I've got a card that I'll put in your box, and it's got a little QR code. You scan that with your phone and it takes you to a playlist on my YouTube channel that has dozens of these videos to show you whether you're using, this is a mason jar. We've got long neck bottles. And there's like just about something to fit just about anything you got. Right now, you don't have to go out and get any of this stuff. You probably have a lot of this stuff sitting in your pantry or in your recycling bin. So we see us putting it together like this. This one here fits regular mouth mason jars, and it fits these Coke bottles. So that one, Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, most of them have the same threads on it. So basically this 16.9 ounce bottle, it'll fit most of those. This one also has an adapter in the middle to fit that, and this fits your wide mouth. It's your wide mouth mason jar. Now this one here, see the glass bottles, people are asking if you could refill it. So if you want to grow your plants out a little bit more and you want to refill them, that just slides in there. You don't have to twist it on or anything. And when it runs out of nutrients or water, you fill it back up and pop it back in just like that. We've also got the refillable one for the Coke bottles. That way, if you want to go ahead and keep them in there a little longer, you can use that one. Let's see, and I've got this one here. That one's not refillable, but that's our little tiny one of the ones we started with. And these fit perfect in these little bowls just like that. So if you get a bunch of cereal bowls and you can get some of those, you can have a bunch of microgreens growing at one time. And this is our most versatile one. This is the Gatorade bottle. My son went and made this one because he was drinking Gatorade, and these bottles are really tough compared to that squishy bit, right? Keep forgetting you guys are over here, right? So you're going to see after this, I'm running another thing where I'm setting them up, and you'll see a lot of these bottles. There'll be about 6 of them that we do in all different kinds of containers. So that's your Gatorade bottle, but you guys probably recognize these, right? Cranberry juice, apple juice, grape juice. There's a bunch of these, and those fit it too. Now that is a big bottle. So what you can do with this is use a bigger container like you see right up here. If you don't have any mason jars, just go drink you some juice, and then you can use that one right there. All right, so as you can see, you probably go into your recycling bin. Most of you guys have this stuff already laying around your house, right? Y'all let me know when I get to running my mouth if the little gnome pops up there for a giveaway for me to get another giveaway going for seeds, all right? All right, we're going to put a box together. Any questions before we get going? Let me see how YouTube and everybody's doing over here. My Renaissance Grandma, how are you doing? Cat Claws. Bowtie, what's up? How do I buy seeds and make liquids for the plants? Let's see, seeds. You can go to True Leaf, or you can hop on over here to Whatnot, and we're giving them away every 10 minutes. All righty, and questions over here. Join. You guys are behind the scenes over here, TikTok. And let's see. Alrighty, guys, we're going to put a box together, and I know giveaway is going to start. All right, now one more thing. See these? This is your bigger containers. This is where I take out Swiss chard. Basil loves this kind of stuff. There's broccoli, amaranth, and like I said, these are containers. All we do is come in here and we pull some of these guys out. Since they're not in like soil and they're just in here with hydrogen, they're really easy to pull out. See the roots? Now all I do is just hold on to that. I use a pull noodle. You can use a cloning collar, but all of that stuff up there, the bigger plants, were grown just by pulling these microgreens out. See the roots, whatnot. So what you can do is you eat some of your microgreens, and then you take some and you grow them out. I don't know if you guys on YouTube can see that. There's our giveaway. We're going to do the giveaway. We're going to pack a box. We're going to get all these things going. We're going to be multitasking, okay? All right, so everybody, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, you guys on TikTok, it's up in my profile. You guys, YouTube, Facebook, I left a comment. Jump on over to Whatnot, and you got to set up an account. You get a $15 credit to go shopping with, which you can use here, get some adapters, or you can use it anywhere on Whatnot. And you'll be growing a lot of stuff just like this. All right, giveaway's going to go. So if you guys come on over to Whatnot, there's going to be a little box up here. If you've never done this before, you just click on that, and you got to be on your mobile device. If you're on desktop, it's going to ask you to scan it. So you got to use your phone. All right, here we go. All right, that's going. Bell Simplicity, that's cool and smart. Little giveaway reminder. Yeah, otherwise I'll just forget. So. All right, a giveaway's running. We're going to pack this up. We're going to get this one started with one of these trays so you can grow a lot of peas, like see, just like that, right? We're going to get started with that. We're going to throw you some of the clay pebbles, your hydrogen, leca, that goes by different names, but I call it clay pebbles. They're porous. That's what you saw me setting these up with. So this is going to get you started. We'll throw nutrients in there. So if you want to grow them out to bigger plants, you're going to be able to grow some nutrients. And this also gets you started. You can get it to the microgreen stage with just water. But if you want them to grow bigger like this, then you're going to have a little bit of nutrients in it. And I've got this in here. There's 5 of them. And I got a pre-portion. So it makes it easy. This goes to 1 gallon of water. So all you have to do is dump that in 1 gallon of water. And truth be told, microgreens don't need a lot of nutrients. You can actually make 2 gallons out of this. So you can pour half into a gallon. So you can make this go twice as far for just growing microgreens. We've got all that. Now we're going to put in the adapters. Everybody seems to like to have a variety. So we're going to put one of each one. We're going to put the hybrid, the regular mouth. We're going to put the hybrid with the wide mouth. We're going to put one of the refillable ones for the glass. One of the refillable ones for the Coke bottle. So you got both of those. We're going to put one of the Gatorade bottles adapters. So that's the Gatorade, and also the juice bottles. Most of the juice bottles you see down the juice aisle. And we're going to toss in a couple of these, which are just the regular Coke bottles. So all of these right here, this one, you can go to my Etsy shop right now, and these are $19.99. I got a sale going on. It's buy one, get one free, so it's like $10, but usually they're $19.99, and that sale is going to go off pretty soon. But that's like 10, 20, 40. These are $17.99 a piece. So getting this box right here, right now, this is well over $75 worth of stuff right in there. Now, what we're going to do too is grab you some seeds to get started with. We've got red anchor cabbage, speckled peas. That's like the ones that you've seen right here. The ones that we had up there. You just saw it up there. Red garnet amaranth. I want to show you that. I'll do a little close up since it's way out there. Right there, this whole thing was grown with just this right there. So it takes the guesswork out. All you have to do is fix one of these up like you see in the video. Pour that on it. Whatnot. Here's your red garnet amaranth. You can see how big it is. And guys, this one's a couple weeks old. This little baby's only about 3 days old. And this is called a continuous harvest system. So that's when they just sprout. You can see it's in gravel, right? Whatnot. See, it's in gravel. They just sprouted. I just uncovered them today. And you can see the nutrient there in the bottle is still filled up. So all we're going to do is just let this set. So this goes and sets in the garden. And the water level stays right there. And that's what the adapter's for. It keeps your water level here. As the plants use it, more of this drops back in, but it keeps that level down there. Then the top of your grow medium stays dry. That cuts out your mold and mildew problem. So that way you can keep them going like this longer. If you ever tried to grow microgreens, you know there's a lot of issues with mold and mildew and damping off. And most of that comes from like poor ventilation and too much moisture. So when we cut out the moisture there, then that cuts out a lot of your problems. This one right here is the mustard flavor. Let's see, wasabi flavored mustard. That's right here. So we're going to toss that into. We have top soy, which is basically pak choy that you see me growing there, except this got a little more of a peppery taste. We've got radish. This is one of the easiest ones. Who won the giveaway? Nicole, congratulations. Let me put yours over here. Y'all stick around. Every 10 minutes, we're giving away seeds. Cilantro, in case you guys like Mexican food, Thai food, right? That goes in there. You can make all the salsa you want. And we've got some arugula. And if you guys have watched on here, you see like a bunch of like Swiss chard and dino kale. In behind of it was a whole bed of arugula. What my wife likes to do is take that and take them and plant them out so you can eat some of the microgreens, and then you can plant them out. In a couple of weeks, you'll have loads of baby greens, and then some of those you can grow into big plants. All right, guys, we're going to get this started at $5. Let me find it. And every time somebody bids, I'm going to throw more free seeds in. So every time somebody bids, we're going to toss another bag of seeds. And each one of these is portioned out to get you a container just like that. All righty, here we go. First one of the night. Let's see, 5 bids. Y'all got out of there fast before it ran. One, two, three, four. 15, 16, 17 bids. Up to 31. Who is that? Who's winning? Oop, 39, 18 bids. How about another radish? Where are we at? 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Gila Ridge Homestead, how you doing? There's another radish. Here, you're the first one you get. You get gum in yours too. And gummies. That's got a little QR code, guys. That way you can go on and see all the videos and that. Woohoo! I message you. Yeah, about that's the order, right? Feel free to combine shipping too, Mike. Alrighty, I'll see if I can just put it in here, and then what I can do is go on Etsy and refund you the shipping on Etsy. I'm gonna write Etsy on here so that I remember the little mark. All right, cool deal. No problem. Thank you. All right, you got box number 1. So if anyone has questions, just go ahead and ask questions. We're going to run through here. We don't have a whole ton of seeds, so we're not going to be here all night. And that was kind of my fault. I ordered the wrong bags, so we can't get any more bags in until tomorrow. I've got loads of seeds. We've got new ones too. Broccoli. We got sunflower sprouts, but I got the sealable ones, and I don't want to sit there and peel the tape off and try to seal them up. And we just have to wait for some more bags to come in. So when we run out of these, we're going to be out for the night. We can, just sell some adapters. But if you guys don't have any questions, let me know if you want another container with the large. You can say large for that. We've got, we'll just call this one small. Oh, there's a giveaway. So if you want to start out with the big thing, peas like I did, or if you just want to start out small like this, just say if you want large or small. And that's going to be with the nutrients and the clay pebbles. And if you guys just want a small box with like a couple of adapters, we can do that too. So just whatever you all want. Let me get the seeds going again. We're going to have another giveaway. You guys over here, TikTok, YouTube and that, you see how often we have giveaways, right? This is cool. And I love like packing up the stuff and let me get this. What they do is they bundle the shipping and everything. There we go. All right, giveaway's going. They bundle the shipping. So say you get something like the giveaway, a little box of seeds, right? Now say Homestead just got that box and say he gets a giveaway. There's going to be room in there for something like that. So what they do is they combine it. So we put that in there, and then that kind of saves you on shipping and that, instead of getting like a shipping charge for each. But it goes up to like 5 pounds or something. Then it like makes another box. But they try to bundle as much as they can to save on everything. I can tell you right now that the shipping on the flat rate boxes is just crazy cheap because it's only $9.21. The medium box, if you go up to USPS, is $20, so you're saving like 11 or 12 bucks. And if you go up to the large flat rate box, the one that you can put up to 70 pounds in, $29.99 if you just go do it yourself. But here on Whatnot, when we pack all the stuff in there, we're not going to have 70 pounds worth of stuff, right? If it fits into that large flat rate, it's only $9.21, so you're saving like 20 bucks on shipping. And all of you popping in on TikTok, you get on my profile, there's a link that says Whatnot. You pop on over to Whatnot where we're over here doing all of this, and you get a $15 credit to shop with. You can use it if you want to get my adapters or some seeds, or you can go anywhere on Whatnot and spend it. So it's pretty cool. I actually went this way. You guys are going to see me tossing it into the box. It's just a bunch of like candy. Halloween's coming up, right? This thing's half full because I gave away half of this on a show last night. So this was packed to the top, and I think I picked it up for like 20 or 25 bucks. All right, let's put another one together. Y'all want another big one like that? Or you like these little trays? Let's try the little one first. It's a little more manageable for like beginners. And I think it fits into one of these. Sure does. So this is a medium flat rate box. It's only going to charge you $9.21 for shipping. And like I said, if you went up to the post office, this would cost you $20 in shipping. So you're going to save half on shipping. Small. All right, we're going to do a small one right here. That now, if you guys have been here since the beginning, I'm just going to go through this real quick so everybody doesn't get bored. Clay pebbles, which you saw me putting the stuff together. You're going to get your nutrients. And all you have to do is click on the QR code. That's going to take you to where all these videos are. This is just a short sample. There's like dozens of videos on how to use these adapters right here, okay? Now we're going to put one of each of these in. So we have a variety. We're going to put both of the hybrids, the regular mouth and the wide mouth. We're going to put the long neck refillable. That's for these glass bottles you see right there. The refillable for the Coke bottle. The Gatorade one. And two, these little ones are for the Coke bottle too. These things just go on here really easy. And see the little holes right there? That's what keeps your water level right. You see me putting it together right there. All right, and the seeds. Red acre cabbage, speckled pea, amaranth, that's amaranth, peas. Got two cabbage, top soy, radish. Radish is spicy. Radish is the easiest one to grow. You guys need to start with radish. Cilantro, arugula, wasabi flavored mustard. All right, so that's your small box. We're going to get that going. Every time somebody bids, we're going to throw more seeds in. 20 seconds on the giveaway when I get this set up. Medium flat rate box. All right, here goes the giveaway. That means in 5 minutes, there's going to be another giveaway, guys. So YouTube, Facebook, everybody, head on over to Whatnot. Here we go. VSWA. Congratulations. You get more seeds. And guys, a lot of these people are people that already purchased the boxes and everything, and they've got their adapters and they're coming in and just hanging out with us, and they pick up free seeds on the way. Alrighty guys, this is going to go. We're going to start throwing seeds in there. Ready? This is going to start at $5. And here we go. $5. Got 4 bids coming in, 6 bids, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27. Where we at? 5, 4, 3, 28. Somebody got another one in there. 3, 2, 1. Who's winning? Anna? Nope, Cheryl got another one in there. Oh, got another one in there. Got sniped. Where we at? Anna's back. Anna's winning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, somebody else got one in there. How about more speckled peas? Toss another one in there. There we go. Or Ann C. I kept saying Anna. It's the words are like really small. Congratulations. There we go. Let me make sure we get your card in there. And you guys, if you got any questions about this, just contact me here on Whatnot. Or if you click this and you go to my YouTube channel, look for the most recent videos and just leave a comment. And I think on my YouTube channel, I've also got my email. Keep on growing 1. That's a 1, no G, at gmail.com. And you can just contact me there. Any questions you have. And we're going to have a private live stream too with just the people who have bought stuff. Here, since this one went over 100, I'm going to squeeze in. See if you like gum. This is strawberry lemonade. See what all we can pack in here. And if I can, I'll throw you another adapter in too. How's that? All right, there you go. Thank you, Ann. And then that giveaway. No problem. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Another one, medium. You can say large for this or medium, like we just did with that. We can do another medium or we can do a large one. And then after that, we're going to do a couple with maybe just like 2 adapters and a couple of seeds for people who don't need like everything and they just want to go ahead and experiment and just try 1 or 2. We'll get some of those for y'all too. All right. Join. Let's see. And if people don't say anything, I'm just going to go ahead and do the small one here again, if that'll work, because that's a small box. Giveaway. Would y'all like me to give away seeds again, or would you like me to throw an adapter and maybe a pack of seeds or something in with that? So in the chat, if y'all on Whatnot, put S for seeds or A for adapter. Seeds, adapter. I got 1 of each. Seeds, 3 seeds, 4 seeds. All right, 4 seeds, 5 seeds. All right, we'll do seeds. Oh, there's another adapter. It's a couple of adapters. How about we do 1 adapter? And that guy's going to pop up in 10 minutes and we'll put seeds back in, all right? And guys, these taste like peas. If you guys haven't had pea shoots, I didn't know we grew peas and we're always picking them off the vine. I didn't know you could eat the pea shoots. And you imagine if you're growing something like that and your friends come over to dinner and you pop something like that on them. All right, before we run out of radish, I'm going to toss radish in there and red acre cabbage, 1 of the adapters. That's going to be the giveaway, okay? Giveaway adapter 1. So YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, you guys need to be over on Whatnot. And they've got a giveaway going that's going to go in 5 minutes right here. Do you cook the pea shoots? You can eat them plain just like this, or you can stir fry them too. You can just actually Google on YouTube sauteed pea shoots and a lot of recipes will come up. All right, there's a giveaway adapter going right now. Let me go over to Facebook and YouTube. All right, what's up, Deb? Watch Mike's videos. Yeah, Blue Wolf Spirit. Everybody over here on YouTube and Facebook. No, you can't win. You can't win on YouTube. You've got to go here. I'll drop a link. You got to go over to Whatnot. And if you go over to Whatnot and you haven't been here before, you get a $15 credit just for signing up. So you can spend in my shop or you can spend it in anybody's shop. You can go buy sneakers if you want. I bought $130 sneakers for $30 on Whatnot. What's the adapter for? It's to grow microgreens. Basically like set it and forget it. So these guys right here, you've got 1 of those in there. And if you watch these videos up here behind me, you'll see me setting them up. We grew all of these microgreens and then we took some of those and put them into bigger containers and grew them out. So you're going to get a lot more for your money instead of just eating a handful of microgreens all the time. With my adapter, you can keep growing them longer and longer. Ask any microgreen growers how long they keep their microgreens. They'll grow them till they're about that big and they harvest them. And it's because if they go any longer, they run into issues. My adapter takes care of that. So basically, this one right here was just uncovered this morning. And you can see the adapter in there. See them TikTok? right? Whatnot. See the adapter in there? I've got gravel. It's just pea gravel, right? You can see the bottle in there. And I think somebody on YouTube was asking. So YouTube. So this was covered up with some foil. And I just uncovered that this morning. I uncovered him yesterday. And now I'm just going to leave those. I'll actually go put them in my shade house and just leave them. And this one, you can see the nutrients are down to here. This one's still up to here. As they get bigger, they'll use this faster. So by the time this runs out, basically you can have microgreens. So you can eat them at that point. So you can go ahead and harvest them right then. Or what we do is we harvest some of them. We eat them as we need it. We'll come out and we'll cut a little bit. So some of these will look a little scraggly out there because we'll be harvesting off of it. And then we save it. And I've even taken some that are like this small and put them into bigger containers like you're going to see on there. Look how small that is. Now, what kind of gardening would tell you to go and take your sprouts? They're afraid to mess with something that small, right? And I take that and put that into a bigger container and I leave it for like a month. I don't even do anything. So if you get these nutrients and you put them into a bigger container, you're going to see it up here in a minute when I get done with this. When they're this small, you let them go for like a month. You don't have to do anything. It's set it and forget it. By then you're going to have a bunch of baby greens, something like this. And then at that point, you want to keep your nutrient level between 1/2 and 3/4. And then it's just that simple. And then what we like to do is have a bunch of stuff going at one time. You can see things in the background, right? And that way we can go through. If we go to harvest this one's going to be ready in about a week, right? And at the same time, what I'll do is in a couple of days, I'll plant me another one, which only takes a couple of minutes. And then that way you have different stages and you keep the cycle going over and over again. Do you sell those bowls the microgreens are in? These right here, those, I just got those at the Dollar Tree. Used to be $1, right? It's $1.25. I went and just got that at the Dollar Tree. See these baking dishes? All of these up here? We went to the thrift shop and I found a thrift shop and they were marked like $1.99 up to like $3.99, $4.99. And I grabbed a bunch of them. I grabbed a buggy full and I came up and she didn't want to dig through all of them. And she was really nice and gave them all to me for like $1.99 a piece. So these are your glass baking dish, right? Up here, that's like a glass bowl. This is a planter somebody made out of ceramics, just about anything. So I just go on a, if you want to look uniform like I do, you can go up and just buy 6 of these. Get 6 of the adapters. So if you guys let me know too, if you don't want like a variety, like one of each, right? Say you just want to go ahead and get 6 little bowls like that. You want 6 of these adapters and you can get set up and have 6 of them going. That way, if you're only going to use a couple like this, you plant out 2, let those start growing, plant 2 more, let those start growing and then plant 2 more. And then you get in the habit of just planting and eating and planting and eating. And what I like to think of, I see, for me, I think it's easy because I was in the hospitality industry for like years and years. And at the end of the night, when you're done, you always prep for the next day, right? Or you prep for the next shift that's coming on. So I just think, I go on out and if I'm going to go plant another couple of bowls, I'm just thinking I'm prepping for my meals for the next couple of days. All right, let's put a little medium box together. It's a little different here than on the other shows where I see the other shows are like selling stuff like every 10 seconds. But we like to educate people here. Lots of people don't know how to do this. Gardening's tough. And it's fun. You can go out there, get your hands dirty. There's a lot of stuff you got to learn. And a lot of times gardening is doing things twice a year. Is getting out there spring and fall, right? They wait for spring and fall. You get out there, you do a lot of tilling. You've been composting, you plant everything, and then everything comes in, and then you're trying to eat everything at once or give it to your friends or can and do all of that stuff. You like in this mad rush to get everything before it's rotten, right? With this, you can keep planting over and over. I'm in Florida. I can do this. I do this year round. Now, some other places, you guys up north, it's going to be a little tougher. You grow indoors. We've got grow lights set up over here. And all I got to do is just plug them in. right? So you can set something up indoors. Y'all let me know if I talk too much. All right, we're going to put one of these in. Everybody who's just popping in here, let's see, how's it going? Hey, what's up, B. Barton? How many days do they keep the seeds covered? I'm having mold issues. Barskit, I only keep them covered a few days until they just start to germinate. Like I said, these right here, I just uncovered this morning. They're about 3 days. This one I uncovered yesterday. So it's about 3 days. If you need to, you can uncover it, let a little bit of air get in there. And especially if it looks like there's too much moisture, it depends. You know, we all have different humidity and all of that. Y'all go check out P. Barton down there. Plant Noob, what's up? If you like tools, you're like me. All right, we're going to put your clay pebbles in there. You guys saw us putting it together up there, just like these. I just use gravel. I'm going to give you this so you can get started right away. But if you want to go ahead, this right here, 16-pound bag's about 30 bucks on Amazon. Pea gravel, you can get like a 40 or 50-pound bag for $5. So I like growing in the gravel, and it's easier to clean. We'll talk about cleaning. If you go on my channel and watch the videos, we're going to talk about cleaning. This is easy to clean because you put it in a bucket, all the gravel sinks to the bottom, the organic matter floats. You just have to just rinse it out a couple of times and it separates. With this, did we have a winner on that adapter? With this, these float. It's a little harder to just dissect everything. Are you not wiped out from the weekend hours? What's up, Jennifer? How are you doing? All right, guys, we're going to do seeds for this giveaway. And if I missed your name when we did the winner was chosen, I still get a list. It's still going to go out. All right, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, you guys know the drill. You got to find my link. Come on over here to Whatnot. And seed giveaways going, guys, right now. Get in the giveaway. The people are just popping in here. We've got 8 packs of seeds, just like this back here. Perfect portion for a dish about that size. Great way to get started. And there's 8 in each one of those. All right, so this we've got your container so you can grow your peas just like this, your pea shoots. Mung beans, if you guys ever heard of bean sprouts, you also grow that in there. You've got your clay pebbles, got your nutrients. I portion this up in little baggies. That goes to 1 gallon. So there's 5 of them in there. That's good enough for 5 gallons. We're going to put one of each of these adapters. This one fits your regular mouth ball mason jar or a Coke bottle. This one fits your wide mouth or a Coke bottle. This is for your glass bottle, just like that up there. This is for your plastic bottle. Your 16 ounce, that's just like this. So if you want to do refillable, it just goes in just like that. And it keeps the water level right. You'll see up there. That's where we're doing the glass bottles right there. Now, if you want to do a bunch of these little bowls like that, these are perfect because they're small. And they just fit on like that. We'll put 2 of those in there. And then the Gatorade bottle. Right? That fits a Gatorade. If you guys drink, it's about this size, and the smaller one I think fits it too. But it also fits this big one. Cranberry, grape, apple juice, right? You guys have seen it down there. So just about anything down to juice will fit into that. In all of our seeds, we're going to go ahead and put red cabbage, peas, just like this, like you've seen up there. Amaranth, this beauty right here. Hot soy, radish, spicy, easy to grow, cilantro for all your salsa, arugula, and wasabi flavored mustard greens. Spicy, so we've got different flavors, different textures, different colors. Alrighty, all that going in there. We're gonna start this at $5. Every time somebody bids, we're gonna throw more in there. Hey Mike, I got some little bowls at the dollar store today for $1.50. They're the best size for this stuff. Yeah, that's where, yeah, the Dollar Tree. Awesome. Yeah, that's Gloria. That's what we did. That's what these are. And they have all different, you know, colors and things in there, so it's pretty cool. All right, guys, 2 minutes on the giveaway, and we're gonna get this one started at $5. Can you see in there? Medium. All right, go. 5, 6, 3 bids, 4 bids. 9, 12, 13, 16. If we run out of seeds, we'll just call it a night. It's the amaranth. More peas. We're at 21. 2, 1. Cheryl, congratulations. There's some more arugula. Don't forget your card. And your gummies. Yay, me. There you go. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, guys, this for the people who don't want a big box. We're going to do just a couple of adapters. Y'all let me know if you want any specific adapter. If not, I'm just going to put this hybrid in. Like I said, it fits the regular mouth mason jar or the Coke bottle. David May won some more seeds. See, David just bought some stuff, I think, in the last show, right? Now you got some more seeds to go with it. You guys make sure you go ahead and follow me. Go ahead and save the shows. I got Saturdays on there. We're going to be doing more when we get more supplies into that. We're kind of having a hard time keeping up with this in our Etsy shop and everything at the same time. But y'all come in and just sit in here and you can just win some more seeds. All right. So what we're going to do is, this is our most popular one. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of these in. $19.99 a piece. And we're going to put some seeds in there. I know you guys want some of the speckled pea, right? All right, we're going to get you started with some seeds. And we're going to start this at $1 or $2, I think. Let me see. We'll find an adapter on here. We're going to start this at $2. All right, ready? $2. Got 3, 4. Some more amaranth, 5. Got 6 bids. 7 bids. More cilantro. Hurry up. $8. $9. Another one, 10. More cilantro. More tatsoi. More amaranth. Oop. Got another one came in. How about some more speckled peas? 7, 6, 5, 4. There's another one. I've got a little fenugreek here from before. Toss that in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oops, somebody sniped. 17. How about another radish? 6, 5, 4. 3, 2, who's winning? Cheryl. Cheryl won again. How about some more radish? We'll toss you in there. And some gummies. Thank you very much. There you go, Cheryl. There's a Gatorade bottle right there. And see all the different containers, baking dishes. Those are all ones that I just went up. There's rectangle ones. There's clear ones. There's ones you can't see through. I like the clear ones because you can see the roots. You can see what's going on. People are worried about like algae and stuff growing. But really, guys, if you guys are just growing microgreens, these guys are only going to be in here 7 to 10 days. You could grow them out a little longer. But as you can see, we don't have that much problem with algae. All of these in the back here were all grown just like this. And then we just pull those out. Just like that, with the roots, planted them out. This is pak choi right there, and that's full heads. That's when you take your nutrients and you put them in a bigger container. So if you want to learn how to do all of that, that's going to be on my channel. Like I said, the people who get this, it's right here. If you don't buy anything tonight and you're curious, go on to YouTube. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You guys follow me over there, YouTube and everyone. On YouTube, it's more organized, and there's playlists. There's a playlist with all these adapters. There's a frequently asked question. There's one that shows the downspouts. There's one playlist that shows the garden towers. We build them out of five-gallon buckets, so you can have like a whole tower full of like basil. One of ours, we grew like way more basil than we needed. How y'all doing over here, TikTok? Live as a guest. Invite someone to join. Yeah, we can't do that right now. We're a little busy. One night, TikTok, I'm just going to come on and just talk with y'all. And then I can invite people up and y'all can ask questions and that. Crumb City, what's up? Wow, this incredible display. Hey, thanks. Y'all go check out Crumb City, all right? Yeah, that's a cookie on my hat. Where you at? Crumb City? I thought you guys were familiar. I was like watching y'all. I saw you pop up on my whatnot, and something kept sounding familiar. And I went on over to your Instagram during your market show. You said something about Instagram. I went and followed you on Instagram. I saw your highlight with Gary Vee. And I've been watching Gary Vee since like 2017. And I think when I was in here working, I had one of his podcasts going. And that's where I heard y'all's voices. And I remember somebody talking about cookies and that was y'all were on there. So that's pretty cool. David May, thank you for the tip. Holy smokes. Yeah, no problem. Hey, and I got some cookies coming from them. You guys go check out Crumb City Cookies right there. Let me see if I do this. I'm new at all this stuff. There you go. Y'all go follow Crumb City over there. They make homemade cookies, and actually YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to be live streaming TikTok. I'll do it with y'all too. But we're going to live stream, and when I get those cookies in, we'll open them up and I'll show you them all. But go over there and check them out. It's awesome. You're literally crushing it. Thank you. No, it's cool. Like I said, and when that just tickled me to death because I was like watching. I like just hanging out. These guys, they show their commercial kitchen where they cook their cookies, and they do that during the week. I think Monday through Friday, right? And he's going to have a DJ show going on pretty soon on the 26th. But on the weekend, they go out to the market and they set up their camera. And it's just fun watching people go by because my wife and I used to go out. She does arts and crafts on that. And we used to sell stuff at the market. And it's just fun sitting there. It's like you're at the market. And they have this thing called Bless the Chat. Oh, thank you very much, man, for the tip. They have this thing called Bless the Chat and Bless the Market. You can sit there and you can buy a cookie. And when people are going by and someone comes up to buy something, they give them a free cookie. And it's pretty cool. And then like the people in the chat, like all of you are here, we're having our giveaway every 10 minutes over here, right? somebody can go ahead and bless the chat, and I might set something like that up here. But they have a lot of fun stuff going on over there. Yeah, it's so hype. Cool deal, man. Yeah, you guys let me know too. I've got a channel on YouTube, Facebook, and everything. We stream right now. We're on Whatnot. We're like all over the place. If you guys ever want to come on and do like a live stream or like have a chit chat, and you can talk to my audience, then just hit me up. That's fun. Hey, Mike, I've been watching you since 2017. Maybe. Hey, Gloria, awesome. We've got a lot of people. I mean, we've got a lot of great people. Are you in my Facebook group too? I got a Facebook group, but some people, we've been doing this. Everybody helps each other, and I love this community. So we all learn to grow. People share. Like, this is just what works for me. I teach all of you, but then some people take that and tweak it a little bit to what works for them, and then they come back in the community and share that too. And everybody learns from everybody. It's pretty cool. We have a Facebook group where people help each other. I have a hard time getting around to like every single platform and answering all the questions. So a lot of people are in my Facebook group, and when somebody asks a question, Deb Barnes, who was here on YouTube and that, they jump in there and everybody helps each other out. It's just awesome. Well, it would be incredible. Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem. We'll connect sometime. I don't think neither one of us going anywhere. We're all going to be here for a while, right? If you've been watching WV, we're all in for the long haul. All right, guys, let's put together another box. Y'all want one more big box before we run out of seeds? $100%. And when was the last time? Did y'all see the little gnome pop up when I was just running my mouth? Did the giveaway thing go off? And did I forget one? All right, guys, we're going to start, right? That's your tray. We're going to put that in there. That's if you want to grow pea shoots, just like this, right? People are just popping on TikTok. That's the pea shoots. That's what the chefs all like. Chefs charge you a lot of money for that. That's what all the chefs throw on your plate, charge you an extra 10, 20 bucks for. Right? Now you can grow like loads of them easily. This clay pebbles right there. That's what I'm using. They're porous, they absorb and hold moisture to help get the seeds germinated. But you can also use gravel, which you guys see right here. I'm just growing in pea gravel. Right? TikTok. Hey, how many gardeners out there growing friggin' gravel? That's amaranth, 3 days old. This is amaranth about 2 weeks old. Here's some nutrients to get you started. Doing little baggies, 1 gallon. Each one of these does a gallon. There's 5 of them in here. You can actually split this up and use half of it in a gallon because microgreens don't need a whole lot of nutrients to get started. So this will actually make you about 10 gallons. We get our adapters. You guys let me know if I need to explain this, but people have been in here for like an hour already, and I've explained it like 6 times. But this is all the different bottles. See the mason jar right there? You can use that for the mason jar, or this fits your regular Coke bottle, your 16-ounce Coke bottle. This fits your wide mouth mason jar, like we drink from down here in the South. We drink our sweet tea in a mason jar, right? This fits your glass bottles. That's refillable. You guys remind me, and I'll show you. I think the amaranth right there needs some water. We'll go ahead and refill that one so you guys can see how that works. This one's for the Coke bottles, the plastic ones. That's refillable also. This one's for your Gatorade bottles. And that also fits. That's for these tough Gatorade bottles. And guys, it goes on like this easy. Right? But that's the Mac Daddy because it also fits this right here. So that's 64 ounces. You can use this with some of the bigger baking dishes. You're not going to have to worry about refilling it when you grow your microgreens. So we're going to put that in there. 2 of these. That's just for your Coke bottles. And we're going to put some seeds. Cabbage. pickled pea, amaranth, tatsoi, radish, cilantro, arugula, and mustard, wasabi flavored mustard. So you get a wide variety, you get different flavors, you get different colors, you get different textures, and some of these, like your radish, are just so easy to grow. You guys are just going to go wild. All right. Have an amazing show. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. You guys are awesome, too. The world's just full of awesomeness. And I love Whatnot. I've only been on here like a month. It's awesome. All righty, guys. We're going to put all that in there. We're going to get the bidding start at $5. And every time somebody bids, I'm going to toss more seeds in there. All right. And we'll get a gibby going again, too, guys. I think I skipped one. All right. Starting at $5. Ready? Go. 5, 6, 7. Got 2 bids, 3 bids, 4 bids. 12. Right? I'm going to throw a lot in here to catch up to y'all. Got about 16, 18. Oh yeah, 18 bids, $39, 7 seconds. Who's up there? Is that Unique Mo? Hey, you were in our other show, weren't you? I'm going to throw you some more peas in there. 43, 18, 19, 20. Sniped. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we got there? Who was that? Jennifer. Got some more radish on there. Congratulations. Jennifer, you bought a lot before in that. Do you like gum? This strawberry lemonade. This is from one of the other ones. When we go raid at the end of the night, we've been jumping into PLD auctions, and they sell a bunch of candy. That's where I got all those, but I had a box in it. I thought there was like 6 of these, and there was actually 24. So I can't eat 24 things of gum. Congratulations. Yep, Mom says, let's see, you have great candy. Awesome. Hey guys, and we might be doing something where, if you guys let me know if you want some cookies, go look over at Crumb City Cookies and let me know if you guys want some, and I'll like grab a couple for y'all. Here's the giveaway. All right, we're at number 2. All right, and Jennifer, I know you've got this card, but if some of y'all are getting this, you buy several things and you're like sharing it with other people, so I'm going to toss you another card in there in case you need it. All right, guys, you want a seed or an adapter for the giveaway? Put S for seed and A for adapter. Here we go with the peas back here. This is how easy it is. Really. We just set it up overnight. Let me see what people are saying in here. Seed, 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 adapter, adapter, adapter. Got a mix. Let's do one more adapter. And I've got another seed. We'll probably have another giveaway before the end of the night. I got another seed I can give away up there. All right. It's going to be another one of these. When I was showing people the peas and hold them up so they could see the roots. Get some water down here. We'll bury some seeds in here before we run out. Radish. And our wasabi flavored mustard greens. All right, guys, this is a giveaway. It's going to be adapter number 2. My friends on TikTok, if you want to get in, that's a free adapter. It's $19.99 on Etsy. It's going away free. They're going to get a couple of seeds with it. And all you got to do is go to my profile. There's a link to Whatnot. Go set up an account. You get $15 to shop with. All right, giveaway's going. Everyone on Whatnot up there, that's for the adapter. I think we gave away like 12 things last night in like less than 2 hours. And if I get to run in my mouth, I'll still get a list. You won't miss out on that just because I don't see it. I was on YouTube and wondering, oh, you're on YouTube? Oh, wondering why it's weird. Yeah, I'm just streaming like everywhere. Whatnot's the main thing. That's my peeps there right now. But TikTok, we've been together since before TikTok merged with Musically. I was on there at Musically. I've been on TikTok since the first day they started over here in the US. And some of these people have been following me since day one. That's awesome. So I love going on here with TikTok. You guys over here at YouTube, Facebook, I mean, we go way back in that too. But right now what we're doing is these giveaways are easy for me here. I get them set up beforehand. You guys win it. Your information's already in the system. So all I have to do is go in the morning and hit print, and all the labels pop out, and I pop a label on, and that's it. When I do giveaways on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and that, I have to give away my email address. People have to contact me. I have to ask them for their address, and I have to go punch all the information in. And I just don't have time for doing like several dozen of those, right? So now it's a whole lot easier. We're just trying to streamline everything. Here's all the seeds, guys, that are going up here. Wasabi mustard, cabbage, radish, amaranth arugula, speckled pea. And you saw my email up there. So everybody contact me there if you need anything. And let's see, 3 minutes on the giveaway. And we're going to put together another little box. Y'all want another little one? You guys want a couple of little ones? Or do you want the beginner thing, the kit where you get the nutrients and the clay pebbles and everything in it? You guys want to go that route with the little one, or you want a big one? Little. Small. Okay. Let's do a couple of those. We'll see what we got left up here. Let me get a box. I'm not abandoning you guys. Now let me know. I'm just going to throw these in because this is the most popular ones. This is the ones that fit the regular mouth mason jar and the Coke bottle. We sell a lot of those, so let me know if that's the most popular. I'll toss that in. But if you guys want to try a refillable one like we have up here, I'm going to show you that real quick. We're going to refill that, and then we're going to throw another one together. See, I won't get anything sold there. I won't be able to. I'll be running my mouth showing you guys too much stuff. Two minutes on the giveaway, guys. All right, let me show you this real quick. See, everybody pay attention. And YouTube. All right, this one's been going a couple of weeks, right? The bottle's empty, right? This is what's going on. You can't see it because it's in there, just like this right here, right? Set up like that inside, except for gravel. We're going to go ahead and fill this up. Now I'm just going to tilt it in it like that. If you take your time and just go like this, everything's going to be dumping out. You're not pouring a drink, right? We're just going to go like that, right? So you watch me do this on here. Let's see if I make a big mess. Now I might spill this. TikTok, everybody can see me. Try not to make a mess. Oh, there we go. I'll wipe it up. All right, so you do that outside or over the sink, right? Fill that up. Let me get a little paper towel on that. So y'all don't see me like slide back here. All right, so you can see me. Giveaway winner Cheryl, you got you another adapter. Congratulations. Guys, I know things are kind of hectic, but we're multitasking. We're doing giveaways, tutorials, and selling stuff, right? All right. Can you guys see me? Let me see if YouTube can see me over here. All right. So you guys can see me, YouTube, whatnot, and TikTok. Let me turn you this way a little bit, TikTok. There you go. Now y'all can see. All right. So right down in there, we've got the adapter inside of there, right? That's all you want to do. Just like that. Can y'all see up here? You can see the water still up there. So it stopped, right? A little bit fell in when I turned it over. Now it stopped. The water has found its level. It's going to stay down here. And then the top layer, we've got gravel all the way up to the slip up here. That top layer is going to stay dry. So that's going to stop your mold and mildew issues there. So all the water just stays down in the bottom there. That's how easy it is. Then you take it and you set it back up. You just set it and forget it. I forgot what we were doing. We're going to get a small one together. So do you guys want one of those refillable ones? Or do you want the hybrid? Put R in the chat for refillable. And put H for a hybrid. So H for a hybrid and R for refillable. R, one hybrid. Two hybrids. All right, two hybrids, three refillables. Tell you what, we'll do two of these, right? I'm going to throw in a little Coke bottle one too, so you have something else to play with, and some seeds. Running low on seeds. I got more bags coming in. We're going to get more of this packed up, but when we run out tonight, guys, we're going to be out. All right, we're going to get y'all started with some seeds. Two of those refillables and a little Coke bottle one. And then we'll do a hybrid one after that, okay? You can get that started at $2. Every time somebody bids, I'll throw a couple more seeds in until we run out. So $2. That's a deal. Oh, time for a giveaway. When we get done with this, you guys go ahead and say giveaway, all right? So I remember, we'll get that started. All right, $2, go. 2, 3, 4. You see the bids. Six bids. They're going to get 6. 11. Gotta get 11 in here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're up to 16. More speckle peas. 16. 17, 18. How many bids we got? 18. We're up to 21. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bar skip. Ooh, somebody sniped one. 4, 3, 2, 1. 24. There's 2. Let's throw another one in here. 26. Jennifer. 24, let's see, 9, 8, 7, 6. Mustard flavor wasabi. Skip got it. It's another mustard wasabi. Congratulations. No problem. No problem. Thank you. Jolly Rancher. That's your card in there too. All right, that's the refillable. And somebody said the hybrid, right? think the hybrid we can fit in a little smaller bottle, smaller box. When you guys get all this stuff and you start growing, people on Facebook there, if you're over in my Facebook group, y'all give them Facebook. I got to keep on growing Facebook. Show me what you're growing. Hey, we're going to put 2 of these. This is our most popular ones. Right in there. We're going to get you started with some seeds. Got a fenugreek left here. All right, we're going to get started with some seeds there. And we're going to get this started at $2 just like that. Don't forget to get, the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway before this. Let me just get that. That's seeds, right? Don't forget the giveaway. Ready? There you go, Whatnot. Giveaways live. TikTok. We're giving away 8 packs of these seeds. If you're going over, there's a link to my profile. You go over to Whatnot, you get $15 to shop with for free. And YouTube, Facebook. I'll put a link over there in 1 second. We're going to get this auction going. $2. Ready? Let's see. Got to get the right one. Adapter 3. Go. $2. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way up to 13 already. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Get some more tatsoi in there. More speckled peas. Where are we at? 14. 7, 6, 5, 4 speckled peas. Somebody got another one in there. How about some more cilantro? 16 bids. 23. Where are we at? David May, $23. 2, 1. Congratulations. Some more arugula for you too. Awesome. Appreciate it, Dave. I know you've got one of my cards. I'm going to slide another one in there, all right? All right. All right, giveaways going, guys. And y'all let me know. I'm here for you. So let me know if you just want a couple more small boxes like that, or if you want the big box that comes with the screen or the little container, if you want a couple of those big ones, or if you just want to do the small adapter, if you guys want to start small and just want a couple of adapters and a couple of seeds to start. Started seeds. Deb Barnes, what's up? Flavors I've not tried. I got here. They're all oh, awesome, Deb. Isn't it cool? So guys, that's what we've got. More stuff coming in. We got broccoli. So even if you bought some adapters in that, make sure you're following, check back in, and we're going to be giving away seeds, and we're also going to be switching some stuff out. We're going to keep the tried and true stuff. People like amaranth. I'm going to try and keep that one in. That's really expensive, but we're going to go ahead and try and keep some of that coming in. Tatsoi and pak choi, I've been growing that for years. It's easy, and you can grow full heads. So we're going to keep those going. But then we're going to switch stuff out. Like we had fenugreek. You know what? And inside in the next box, I'm going to put some of this. I only have a couple of these. This is a blend. This is Eastern Sun Rainbow Heirloom Company. And it's got Mizuna, pak choi, tender green, daikon, and mashili cabbage, which is like a Chinese cabbage. And I've got a couple of those left. I'm going to throw a couple of those. These are like my special ones. I'm going to throw a couple of those into the next one that we bid on here, all right? Love it. And appreciate it, Deb. Deb's one of our community members that's in Facebook, and she's in our Facebook group. She helps people. She answers questions when people pop on. I can't be everywhere at once and all of that. And she helps out a lot. She's an immense help. So thank you, Deb. All right, y'all want a couple more small boxes? Here, let's do this. We'll go ahead and mix a couple up. Who's got mason jars out there? Everybody's got mason jars? Is it all right to use mason jar adapters? Kind of like you see me setting up right there. Or you want me to mix it up a bit? Thank you. I learned from you and you. Oh, thank you, Deb. Appreciate that. I followed you on Facebook for a while, but never jumped in to get started. Can't wait to get my stuff. Awesome, Cheryl. Appreciate it. That's what I love, that people are just getting started. Giveaway. Who's this? David May. Congratulations. David gets some free seeds. Hey, y'all stick around in 5 minutes. We're going to have another giveaway. If you see him pop up and I don't do it, say giveaway, all right? All right, we're going to put a couple of these in. Let's do the refillable again. This is for the glass bottles. This is for the Coke bottles. And this is for the Coke bottles. We're going to put 3 of those in there, all right? It's enough to kind of get you started. There's 3 right there. Almost out of peas here, guys. And we're almost out of tatsoi. So we're getting close. We shut her down when we run out of seeds here. And we've got more coming in. If you guys were here earlier, I ordered the wrong bags. Instead of the reclosable ones like this, I got resealable. And there's no way we're going to sit there and pack all of these actually thousands of bags and peeling off the little strips and sealing them. So I've got to wait for some more of those to come in. All right, guys. And then what did we say? We're going to put a couple of this. This is that Asian blend. That's the one with Mizuna, Pak Choi, Daikon, Chinese cabbage, and tender green. A couple of those are going in here. It's going to start at $2. And let's see. Start auction. Ready? Go. $2. One more tatsoi. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, more peas, 12, 13, 14, 15. 13, 14, 15. 15 bids. Here comes the giveaway. 3, 2, 1. Who's that? Aubrey. Congratulations. One of them tried to get away. It was one of the peas tried to get away. We're going to put that back in there. Aubrey, I have my card in here. If you have any questions, there's a QR code there you can scan. Takes you to all the videos up here. All right, guys, you get ready for another seed giveaway? Adapter number 4. Congratulations, Aubrey. All right, seed giveaway coming. You guys, if you've been hanging out here, you see how many giveaways we got going on, right? All right, giveaway starting now. Whatnot, get in the giveaway. It's like Halloween around here. Everybody gets candy. All righty, what next? What next? Let's do up one more with the tray for the night. And then we'll do a couple of small ones. Let's do one more of these. That way, if y'all want to grow, you see us right there. Look at all the pea shoots you can grow. Now you're going to need a little more than this. This bag right here will do one portion like this. So what you can do is get started. We can learn the ropes. And then you can order this by the pound. Actually, peas, because they're bigger, these are more affordable. Something like this amaranth. See how small these are? Right? So there's literally like hundreds and hundreds of seeds right there. Whereas this, you know, you might have like 100 seeds there, right? You have like about 4 or 5 times that much here, right? So this you can get for 10, 12 bucks for a pound. Sometimes it goes up. It depends on the variety you get. But you can go ahead and get a pound of this. All these other ones, these will get more expensive. And you've got different price ranges. But pea is usually one of your more affordable ones. And with that, you can grow like loads of food. Look at all the microgreens on there you can get growing at one time. Now, you don't have to grow that many at one time, but we like to grow a lot, harvest it, and then right here we transplant them. That's dino kale. In the back is arugula and Swiss chard. All this stuff back here is all planted out with it. Swiss chard you can actually use as a cut and come again, and we've had some of the Swiss chard last for like a year. Right there's dino kale, more pak choi. So you can have all the baby greens. They sell baby greens in the store, and they charge a lot for it, right? And all it is a little bigger microgreen. All right, let's throw a kit together. You know what? I got a medium box here. Let's do one more of these here to get y'all started. It's a little more manageable. And how is everyone doing tonight? I just get on here and just start running my mouth. I get so excited about all this stuff. I forget to ask everybody how they're doing. Y'all having a good weekend so far? Good, doing good, awesome. Doing great, awesome, super. And how's the weather? It was like fall here. I'm actually really tired. We were out in the yard working all day. I was building some flower beds for my wife for a herb garden. And then I was like, oh, I gotta go live stream. But the weather out there was just, it was amazing. It was like in the 80s. We were in the shade. There was a little breeze. After it was like close to 100 for like a couple of months, it was just like really nice. All right, guys, this one we can fit one of these to get you all started. A little microgreen grower. People are new coming in. This is what we're growing the pea shoots in over here. You can grow mung beans, bean sprouts in there too. And you can grow most of your other ones. All you have to do is put a little paper towel or something in here to keep the seeds from falling through. But you're going to get that. It has a little humidity dome on it. All right, we're going to put that in there. Less than a minute on that giveaway, guys. Jump in there. We're going to give you some of your clay pebbles to get started with. Nutrients. I've explained that all night. If you guys have any questions, just ask somebody. And we'll see who wins the giveaway here when we put some of the adapters in here. 1, 2. We got the Gatorade. Got a refillable for the glass bottles. We got the refillable for that. We got a couple of these. So you have all these adapters. We're going to get some seeds in there too. 10 seconds. We're going to see who won this. Who's in the giveaway? Juanita. Congratulations. I'm so glad you won. Juanita is always in our Facebook on commenting, checking out all our new videos. She's been following us for a while. Invite to join. Yeah, TikTok. I'll come on there one night and I'll just chat with people. I like have people come up and you can ask questions and everything. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm glad you won that. All right, guys, we're gonna put seeds in here to get y'all started. If you've been here all night, you know what we're talking about, right? Speckled peas, radish, hot soy, amaranth, red cabbage, lots of things that you see back there. We're going to get this one started. This one's got your nutrients, your clay pebbles, and everything in here. We're going to get this started at $5. Every time somebody bids, we throw more seeds in there. Ready, set, go. $5. Which bids? 2 bids. Getting low on the tatsoi. 4 bids, 5 bids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Almost gone with peas. 14. Tell y'all we're getting low on some of the seeds. 15. We're at 15, 16, 9, 8, 31. So it's 16 bids. Who's that? Kenny's winning. 16 bids. 3, 2. Oh, somebody sniped. Here's another one. Hillridge Homestead. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, somebody jumped in there with another one. Was that 2 more? Congratulations. All right, we're going to have to check your stuff out and see what we can. I'm thinking I might be able to fit all of your stuff into I've got a big 12 by 12 box. And I might be able to fit all your orders and your Etsy stuff all together. And I'm thinking, so I check on the shipping. I think the shipping should only be like $9.21. Now my wife is going to kill me. Oh my God, don't do that. Tell her I send her some stuff too. Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, guys, we're running low on. Got a couple of peas left. Only have about 6 tatsoi. And we're getting low on some of the seeds. What do y'all want to do? Another big box, or you want a smaller box like we had done with just a couple of adapters? Let's see what we've got left up here. And I think I've got a couple left in the boxes over there. They really do work amazingly well. Hey, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, once you get the system going like this, excuse me, it's just awesome. Hey, what do we got up here? Couple of those. Then at the beginning of the week, we get stock back up, get 3D printers running. Yes, they do. Grow your own food. Grow food for your wife. Yeah, you got to bribe her, right? Time for another giveaway. All right, let's see. I got another seeds. All right for the giveaway. We're running out up here, but I put the seeds for the giveaway to the side there, so I've got them already. Yes. All right, let me do another seed giveaway. Here we're going to throw some adapters in here. Giveaway. Yeah, no, I haven't checked in on YouTube and Facebook in a while. Some people, I guess nobody's going to skip your profile without sending you a message. I'm on TV. How does this work? You're on the TV. You got to get on your mobile device. If you want to get into the giveaway, you got to go jump on Whatnot. Here, I'll throw my link over here for y'all again. And guys, at the same time, we're talking to TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Whatnot at the same time. So if it looks like I'm just talking to myself, we're just talking to like another one. What were we doing? We're getting a giveaway going, right? Alrighty, seed giveaway going right now. There'll be a little button right here. You guys TikTok, you go to my profile, there's a link that says Whatnot. You get a $15 credit. So you can spend it in my shop or you can spend it anywhere on Whatnot. There's anything you can think of. People are auctioning stuff off over there. We picked up some Yetis, the mugs, brand new sneakers that were like 130 bucks. We picked them up for $30. All kinds of food, candy, stuff we're going to be giving away for Halloween, just all kinds of stuff. And a cookie, Crumb City cookie was in here earlier. That was awesome, right? All right, let's do this. Right now, these I sell for $19.99. We've sold, I think I'm closing in on 10,000 sales on Etsy. So we've sold a lot of these. This is our most popular one, right? We're going to toss that in there. We're going to toss you a bunch of adapters, whatever we can fit in here with some seeds. We're going to put one of the wide mouths in there. We're going to put one of the refillables. We're going to put one of the refillable for the plastic bottle. We're going to put this. We're going to put one of each. How's that? That way, if we can fit them all in here, you get into your recycling bin, you're going to find something. So you're talking like 20 bucks, 20 bucks. These I sell for $17.99. These I sell for like $14.99, I think. Those I think are $15.99, somewhere around there. So you're getting a lot of stuff in there. And then we're going to toss you seeds because we're running out of seeds. Some of the speckled peas, some of the last top soy. I got a fenugreek. All right, we get all those seeds in there. And every time somebody bids, I'm going to throw more seeds in there. Found your channel and happy leaf grow lights. Love my awesome. Oh, you got happy leaf grow lights? Black Dragon. Oh, cool. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's the lights that I have growing up here. That's what I grew like this stuff with. And compared to like the other lights, the cheap ones that I've got off Amazon, I was just using cheap ones before. These are like way better. All right, we're going to do adapter. We're going to start this at $2. Everybody get ready. And go. $2. 1, 2, 3 bids, 4 bids, 5 bids, 5, 6, 7, 8 bids, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one of the last peas going in there. Kenny, congratulations. You got a bunch of adapters in there. That's a steal. That's cool. That's a cool one, Kenny. It's like Halloween around here, right? Good box. Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it? Got the number. My son, who helps me print all these, would come out and say, "Where'd all the adapters go?" 30 seconds on the giveaway, guys. If you haven't got in there, what do we got? 32 entries. And you guys, you need to be over on Whatnot. It's free money. 15 bucks. Let me explain something too. Since I got TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, you guys, if you do this, like we're selling adapters, right? You can start an account over here on Whatnot. If you want to make a little extra money, I'm always talking to my peeps on all these channels about how to earn money. And this, you can clean out your garage. If you've got stuff to sell, you know, this is the stuff that we've got on here. Winter coming up. Who's that? Ebro? Let's see. Hey, is it Latinebro? He's one of our previous purchasers. Congratulations. He just won some seeds. But you can clean out your garage, your attic, and just put stuff up for sale. We're going to be doing, I've got all this room is just full of steampunk stuff. One night we're going to have a steampunk auction and just auction off all our steampunk stuff. So you guys can get on and start an account and do that. You can share your link. The people who come over and create an account, when they make a purchase, they can use a $15 credit. So you're basically giving people $15. And I love that. That's why I've been going to all these people have been following me. I love giving them stuff. And now they come over and sign up. They get 15 bucks to go shopping with. That's awesome. Now, whenever they go over and buy something, they've got $15 to shop with. When they purchase something, you get $5 too. So that's like 20 bucks that Whatnot's giving out just to bring somebody onto the platform. So if you go over and you keep passing your link out like I do, you get $5 credits. And that's what I've been buying all this like candy and everything that I've been and giving it back to y'all. So I take those credits and I go into other people on Whatnot. So I'm helping the other people on Whatnot, buying some of their products and then tossing them in, and then you guys get it. So it's pretty cool. But if you want to just go, you don't have to buy stuff and keep passing it out. You can just go and shop and buy you some sneakers or something. All right, this one, we're going to put one of these that fits the regular mouth mason jar and your Coke bottle. I'll put one of the regular Coke bottle ones in there. We're going to throw seeds in since we're kind of running low. We're going to put, if I got 2 of each of these, it's going to be lasted. I got 1, 2, 4 tot soy left. So you're going to get some of the last ones. 2 radish, cilantro, 2 of each. We're going to put you a bunch of seeds in here. 2 of the arugula and 2 of the wasabi flavored mustard greens. And then this one here, that's a special one. It's not in all of them. We toss a couple of those in there. This is your Eastern Sun. This is the one that has, what do we got on here? It's trying to get away. This one's got Mizuna, pak choi, daikon, Chinese cabbage, and tender green. There's 2 of those going in there. That's a blend. Alrighty, and we're going to start that at $2. Add nutrients. Y'all want nutrients in this one? I got a couple nutrients. Y'all want nutrients? There's enough for what I got. 5 gallons right there. So imagine a 5-gallon bucket. Don't forget the card. Yeah, I've been forgetting the card. When I pack them, I got to put in. All right, I'm going to slide that in there. May need a bigger box. I always get a bigger box if we need it. How's that? All right, now you've got adapters, a bunch of seeds, and nutrients. And my card. And bidding starts $2 starting. Oh, don't remind me to start a giveaway after this. All right, ready, go. $2. Got some pickled peas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. More radish. 14. So up to 14, 12, 13, 14. More wasabi. Where are we at? 2, 1. Who's that? Lisa. Congratulations. See what we can fit in there too. What number is it? 6? No problem. Thank you. All right, let's get one more giveaway. Maybe we'll do one more big box. Mike got me started using Master Blend. Yeah, I love Master Blend. It's just when we're on my YouTube channel, I have videos, so I can always direct people to the video. Over here on Whatnot, we're teaching a lot of people that are like just beginners. So I decided to go with the MaxiGrow because you don't have to mix it. The Master Blend is like a three-part thing that we mix together. This one, all you have to do is take this and mix it with 1 gallon of water, and you're set. All right, guys, giveaway going right now. All right, get in the giveaway. You guys, you need to be over on Whatnot if you want to be in the giveaway. I've been meaning to watch more of the videos. The ones I've watched so far have been great. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. And we like Vic. That's Vic over on Happy Leaf, right? Where you came from. All right, guys, let's see if we got one of each. I got the wide mouth, regular mouth, refillable, the glass, Coke. Got one of the Gatorades and the Coke bottles. Got a set right there. And I've got hydrogen. Let's do one more big box. I'm going to do one more big box. You guys tell me if you want large with this tray or small. We'll do like this one right here. Make sure I got a bottom to it and the top. Yeah, I do. All right, so we'll do one more. We've got a set of adapters. Y'all let me know if you want the big tray or the little tray. So say big or small, or large or small or something in the chat. And we'll toss the rest of the pak choy. The rest of this is going to be the last of this speckle pea. And I got a little bit left of the other seeds, which we'll use those for next week. Large. All right, so Mayflower's first one to speak up. So we're going to go ahead and do a large. All right, guys, this is going to be the last one of this for the night. Let's see if I get a large priority box. We need a big box. We just need the big box because this tray, I wish they were just 12 inches or 13 inches. These boxes are 12 by 12 by 12. So we got to kind of fit them in there diagonally. So we need this big box. But if we keep it under $5, it's still only $9.21. All right, Whatnot, you tell me if y'all can see in there. Yep. All right, so we're going to put this tray in there. Right? We get started. You guys see up here, we're using clay pebbles. Could be the next step. We're going to put some of that to get started. If you don't want to spend that much money, I use gravel, pea gravel. We're going to put your nutrients in there. And the card. Somebody told me don't forget the card. QR code right there takes you to all the videos. Shows you how to use all of this stuff. Got a set of the adapters. That way, whatever you're using, if you got your mason jars or whatever you have inside of your recycling bin, you're probably going to have something to fit it. We've got stuff to fit mason jars, your long neck glass bottles, your plastic bottles, your Coke bottles, like that, your Gatorade bottles, juice bottles, even this thing, acai, if anybody knows what that is. Right, and I'm gonna toss. Whoever gets this is the last of the tatsoi. You guys have seen some of it growing here, full heads of like pak choi nut. It's similar. Got about 4 more speckled peas, so this is going to go in here. And when people are bidding, I'm going to drop the last of the 4 of those in as people bid. We're going to toss 2 of each of these in. We're going to go ahead and just load you up with seeds here. Radish. We love the radish. This cilantro for your salsa. A bunch of arugula. Wasabi flavored mustard greens. That's spicy. That's awesome. All right. We're going to start this $5, and every time somebody bids, we're going to throw more seeds in there. And whoever gets this is going to get the last of the peas. Oh, and this is that Asian mix too. I'm going to toss a couple of those in there for you. That's my special one. And here goes the giveaway. And then we're going to get this going. Selecting winner. Where are we at? David May. You need to play the lottery. Congratulations. See, y'all come and hang out here. We're just chatting all that. And you can pick up some free seeds. Yeah, congratulate Dave again. One day I'm going to win something. Yeah, I'll try to remember. Homestead, I'm going to toss you something. I'm going to toss you something in there. Ready? We're going to get started on this. We're going to start bidding $5. Same here. Mayflower. We'll get you something. Large flat rate. Trying to find it. All right. Ready? Go. One, two, three. I'm just going to toss the last of the peas in here. All right. So we're out of peas, speckled peas. All the speckled peas are going to go in here. Cabbage. More of the wasabi. 16. Cilantro, 17. Radish, another radish, 18. We're at 7, 6, 5, 4, 19. That's another one. 7, 6, 5, 4. Some more cabbage. 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. One more radish. More amaranth. Jenny. Or Jen Mar. How do you say that? Congratulations. And a card. Can't forget the card, right? Call me Jen. Awesome, Jen. Appreciate it. There we go. Got you set. What do we got left back here? Alrighty, guys. Running low on seeds. What's today? Saturday? So Sunday. If I do get time to pop on tomorrow, maybe we'll pop on and it'll just be like a tutorial kind of thing where we can all get together and just chat and I can pay more attention to everyone. If somebody wants a couple of things, we can always get a couple of things together. But let me get one more box. I'll throw some of the seeds. We've got amaranth up here. I've got a couple of amaranth left. And radish, which is a good one. I get another one. Somebody had a good box. We had like quite a few adapters and some seeds in it, right? So if you guys don't need the tray and everything, we'll do one more giveaway. and I get one more box together. How about that? Ten minutes goes so fast. Yeah, it does. It keeps me busy. All right, let's do an adapter for this giveaway, guys. How's that? I sell these all day on Etsy for $19.99. And they don't get free seeds on Etsy. You guys get free seeds here. It's going to be in the giveaway. Y'all get in the giveaway. I'm going to get this started. Right now. Can I donate my box to Mayflower? Yeah, let's see. The only thing is I can't change the addresses on them. You all have to change the address. So before I ship, if you can contact her or I can get you all in contact with each other. What do you call it? You have to go into your settings and change the address. For some reason, Whatnot doesn't allow me to change any of the addresses. And you know what? That's very nice of you too, Jenny. So both of y'all just contact me on Whatnot and we'll figure something out, all right? And Mayflower, if I need to, I'll put a box together for you. All right, giveaway's going. One more box. Let's do somebody got a good deal on this last one. See if we can get y'all another good deal. We'll throw some of the adapters in here. All right, this one, like I said, we sell these $19.99 all day on Etsy. There's two of those, the hybrids. The glass refillable, just like those right there. I'm gonna put a couple of these. And the Gatorade one right there. So that's a bunch of adapters in there for you. We're gonna throw you seeds, amaranth, cabbage, radish, cilantro, arugula, and the wasabi flavored mustard greens. Can I donate my box? Let's see, 10 minutes goes by fast. Yeah, okay. I'm going back through the comments. Jen is a sweetheart. I love her so much. Cool deal. Yeah, y'all just contact me. We'll figure something out. I can have him shipped to me, then just buy a label once it comes in. Cool deal. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Y'all just contact me. Y'all awesome. Alrighty, guys. Bunch of adapters, a bunch of seeds there. And it's going to start at $2. Ready, go. $2. What do we have? 5, 8, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting like the last of the seeds. Up to 11, 12. Where are we at? 9, 8, 7, 13, 13 bids. Every time somebody bids, another pack of seeds goes in. Almost lost one. 15. Did I lose one? 16. More radish. Cilantro. 17. Threw an extra one in there for you. Arugula. Who's that? Cass Rock. I know your name. I don't know if you want me to just say it out loud. I know you're one of our previous buyers too, so I'm going to toss you another one in, another radish. My son's going to say, where did all the seeds go? And it's Halloween. Congratulations. Let me write that down. Number 7. All right, here goes the giveaway too, guys. So congratulations there. And our giveaways. No problem. Love my last week. Awesome. Appreciate it. Rhonda. Rhonda won another adapter. This is awesome. Yeah, and when you grow stuff, if you're on Facebook, if you join my Facebook group, just keep on growing. I love to see what y'all are growing. And y'all keep popping in here too. Next week, we're going to have broccoli, which is one of the healthiest microgreens for you. And we're going to have sunflower sprouts. I got some of those growing so you guys can see how that goes. Let me toss this up here. You guys can see the peas. Y'all let me know if you get tired of seeing this, but I just love it. It's so easy to grow. I want y'all growing all of that. Here's one in the bigger container. Guys, it's called red kale, but it's just the stems that turn a little red. It's got green leaves. Look at how big that is. This is like you see him back up there. See what I'm setting up with the mason jar? The mason jar right here. And this one is not refillable. But to get it to this point, all I've been doing is pouring a little bit of nutrients and a little bit of water right down there next to the bottle to keep it going. I want to see how long this will go. If you guys talk to microgreen growers, they can't let those go inside of a tray of soil for this long, right? Sooner or later, just something goes weird. You get damping off of something because the stuff's too crowded together. With hydroponics, look at all that you can grow. And this just keeps on. And then you can come in here. Like I said, you pull these guys out like this, right? And that's what we're putting into the bigger containers that we grow out to full-size plants. Right now, this guy, in about a week, you're going to have baby greens. So you can imagine if that's spread out, how many baby greens you can have, right? Set these guys over here so they don't get mixed up. So yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun with all of that. I really appreciate all of y'all. Who's still in here? 26. Y'all stick around. We're gonna go raid another. We're gonna see if where I get the candy if they're on. If not, we're gonna check somebody else out. All right. And thank you all for following. Thank you everybody who bought something. Thank you guys for just hanging out in that. Deb and everybody, really appreciate y'all helping each other. Everybody, this awesome community. I love y'all. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, you need to get over on Whatnot. The Cookie Dude. Yeah, y'all go check out. I think the cookie guys are done, but it's called Crumb City Cookie. Y'all go check them out. I'm gonna try and get them on an interview. They're a cool couple. All right. Let's see who's on. Daily Refinement. Yeah, I'm gonna take you to Don't Want Candy. Thanks, Deb. Appreciate it. Aloha, Mike. Aloha. My mom's from Hawaii. And Lisa, thank you. Some of you guys, your names over on Whatnot. Some I can recognize and some I don't know, but and afterwards I find out you're from YouTube or Facebook. Let's try a different one here. And let's go check out the PLD. They're fun. All right, let's go raid, guys. And we'll see you next time. All right, guys, TikTok. We'll catch you all later. Make sure you jump on over to Whatnot. That's lots of fun. Lots more videos coming out. Once you guys growing your own food. We just rated somebody else on another Whatnot channel. I'm gonna go check them out for a little while. Alrighty, much love. Let's see if I can figure this out. And now, all right, ending YouTube, TikTok. Teresa, what's up? I'm gonna let you all go. Thank you, everybody. We just rated another channel on Whatnot. I'm loving this platform. Y'all jump on over there. We gave away lots of stuff tonight. It was lots of fun. And I guess if you guys have been hanging around a while, you've seen all that. Teresa, what's up? All right, lots more videos coming out. Y'all have a nice weekend.